Hello, everyone. Welcome to another session of Wellness Wednesday. I'm your host, Dr. Manjiri Nadkani, making sure all my audio is set up well. So, today is the last session of the nutrition month for March, and today we're going to talk about 10 mineral rich foods that you need to include in your diet, right? So, I will get started by talking about certain signs of mineral deficiency that you can see in your body, and which is often a sign of, you're lacking in specific minerals like magnesium, calcium, it could be iodine, right? And minerals, as we have discussed a little bit before, are extremely important for maintaining your body function. Minerals you cannot make in the body, so you have to get it through foods. You have to get it through foods that are rich in these minerals, and the plants will usually get it from the soil, right? So let's talk about some deficiencies. So number one thing is, if you struggle with any muscle cramping, muscle twitching, that is a sign of magnesium deficiency. Constipation is another sign of magnesium deficiency. If you have any hair fall, brittle hair, brittle nails, that's a sign of iron as well as calcium deficiency. White spots on your nails could be a sign of calcium zinc deficiency. Constant fatigue, extreme exhaustion is a sign of iron deficiency. Both iron and zinc deficiency can lead to various menstrual disorders like having amenorrhea where you don't menstruate, or delayed cycles. Magnesium can cause a lot of pain during your menstruation, so like pelvic cramps, different kind of cramping can be caused by magnesium. um, I'm gonna say a quick hi to Isha before I talk a little bit more. Hi Isha, how are you doing? It's been a while since I've chatted with you. Yeah, so these are signs. Then having low amount of iodine, right, is also something that will interfere with your thyroid. So some of the signs that you can see is, again, hair fall. You can see cold hands and feet, cold extremities, constipation, fatigue, mental fatigue is another sign, right? So these are all signs that, if your skin texture is off, getting lots of acne could be another sign of mineral deficiency, where your body is unable to detoxify well, right? So one thing, now that we've discussed about mineral deficiency, there is one simple thing that you can do to avoid mineral loss, and that is drink water and avoid drinking carbonated water. Whenever someone drinks carbonated water, there is some carbonic acid in the water that is going to make your body more acidic, and that is going to leach out the minerals, right? So drinking lots of pop, any kind of fizzy drinks, any kind of sparkling water is going to make sure that you lose a lot of minerals out, right? So this is the simplest thing you can do, is have pure room temperature or warm water, ideally filtered, and ideally not filtered via reverse osmosis. If you go for reverse osmosis water, it's dead water, it's not going to have any minerals, and you will end up losing more minerals from your body, right? So saying this, we will talk about certain foods that are really rich in minerals and that are going to support your body. So one of my favorite foods whenever I look at minerals or mineral loss is celery, right? So celery is a fantastic food. It's called ajmoda in Ayurveda. I'm going to make a post on it soon for Instagram. So it does contain lots of flavonoids. It's extremely healthy, but it also is rich in various nutrients, especially minerals. Celery is rich in calcium, sodium, copper, magnesium, iron, zinc, potassium. So it's rich in all these minerals, and it is something that supports your digestion, and it can really help you replenish a lot of minerals back to your diet. So that's the number one food to include in your diet to increase your minerals: celery. Second one, nuts. So when we talk about different kind of nuts, right? Nuts have lots of different minerals, especially calcium, copper, iron, phosphorus, magnesium, selenium, zinc. Almonds are considered to be the best among the nuts. From an Ayurvedic perspective, Brazil nuts are known for selenium that also help normalize your thyroid function or help support your thyroid function. So, eating those on a regular basis in your diet is fantastic. Third one is different kinds of beans and lentils. If you are deficient in iron or copper, which is necessary for blood formation, or magnesium and zinc, which is necessary for hormonal function, you need to add more beans and lentils in your diet, right? So, lentils are not only rich in various minerals, they're also a fantastic source of vegetarian protein. So, that is my number four. Number five are dark leafy vegetables. So, whenever we talk about leafy greens, we're talking about Swiss chard, we're talking about kale, we're talking about spinach, turnip greens, collard greens, different kind of leafy greens. They are all rich in magnesium, they're all rich in calcium. Some of them have iron, some of them have potassium and zinc, and they are really going to support your body. They also have plenty of fiber, which helps flush your body out, right? So that's my number five. Number six is something that nobody eats on a regular basis, but it is something that you can start adding to your diet. So, one simple thing that you can do is nori, right? Sea vegetables. We talked about leafy greens, but certain sea vegetables, if you're looking at iodine in your diet, you can definitely go for nori, which is the green paper like thing that's wrapped, that your sushi is wrapped in. You can go for kombu, right, which are strips. So these are all, sea vegetables or seaweed, and those are extremely rich in minerals, especially iodine for your thyroid function. So that's my number six. Number seven, seeds. So if you look at various seeds, like, pumpkin seeds are extremely rich in zinc. Sesame seeds have good amounts of calcium. Sunflower seeds, flax seeds, different kind of squash seeds. So you can add all those seeds in your diet, and these are going to contain an additional of copper, iron, phosphorus, selenium, as well as zinc, right? So adding these in your diet. So that was my number seven. Number eight is one of my favorite foods. I absolutely love mushrooms. So if you are looking to boosting your potassium levels, potassium is the nutrient that is necessary to keep your heart healthy. If you are struggling with high blood pressure, adding a little bit of potassium to your diet is going to help lower that blood pressure and keep your heart healthy. So making sure you have good amounts of mushrooms. You can go for medicinal mushrooms like shiitake or metakes as well. And mushrooms will also contain copper, they will also contain selenium, they will also contain zinc, right? So that's my number eight. My number nine is seafood, especially shellfish, right? So, shellfish is a little bit harder to digest, but also the fact is that it is rich in copper, iron, phosphorus, selenium, and zinc. So, we often talk about oysters for fertility because of their zinc content, right? They also have good amounts of B12, also have good amounts of omega 3s. So, adding some seafood, especially shellfish, is going to be a great addition to your mineral rich diet. Number 10 again, avocados. I know avocados have, taken up over like the world in the past few years, and lots of people go for avocados for their fat content, but you also have to realize that they're really good sources of copper, potassium, and magnesium. So I have talked about 10 things. I'm going to give you two more bonus things. One is especially for lovers of coconut. So, coconut water is probably one of the best things that you can drink rather than going for any of those sports drinks, right? So, magnesium, potassium are found in abundance in coconut water, and you can use this coconut water as a rehydrating drink, right? So even if you're out in the sun for a long time in the summertime, where you will end up, losing a lot of minerals, or if you are playing a sport and you rely on those sport drinks or hydration drinks, something like coconut water with a pinch of sea salt is going to really be beneficial to you. So that's my number 11. And number 12 is for all those chocolate lovers, right? So, eating chocolate, especially the darker one, and good quality chocolate will have lots of iron, magnesium, as well as zinc. If you go for milk chocolate, there is way more milk than chocolate, so it's not going to have too much of the mineral content, right? So, these are my simple recommendations to increase mineral content in your diet. Now, please understand that whenever you plan your diet, you have to consider the minerals, because your body is not making any of these minerals, right? Your body, gut bacteria can make B12 in small amounts, or vitamin K in small amounts, but absolutely none of these minerals will be made in the body. The minerals are going to be made, uh, going to be absorbed through food. And if you have digestive issues, if you have any inflammation in the gut, you're not going to be able to absorb a lot of these nutrients. If you have low stomach acid, you're not going to be able to extract all these nutrients, right? So these are also certain considerations for adding more minerals to your diet. And these minerals are going to keep your body strong. So whenever you plan your diet, please make sure you also consider the minerals, right? Now, another thing that I wanted to tell you, for those who are joining me new, if you live around Sarnia, I'm also having a simple spring contest. So I'm giving away two baskets. One is the spring beauty basket, one is the spring health basket. And all you have to do is follow my uh, Instagram page. And once you follow the page, you also can share your favorite Ayurvedic herb or spice and tag three more people, and that is how you can get a chance at winning two wonderful baskets that are right there in my office. So I hope you sign up for it and win the baskets. So thank you once again. I will have a new topic for the next month, the month of April. Today is the last session for the month of March. So thank you all for watching. If you have any questions about minerals, please make sure you post it in the comments below. If you want any more information or want me to talk about specific topics, you can please post it in the comments, and I'll make sure I do videos on those topics. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.